asked is, we know uLaw can do document generation using AI, but can it do it for like a generic document? The answer is yes. We have taken AI to the next level where we have trained our machine learning algorithms to understand legal documents to their core. If you would click on legal agreement, you would see a button now called generic AI document generation. What you can do here is you can tell the AI what kind of document you want to generate. So in this case, this one is a small claims event. You can say, I want to write a Schedule A for a small claims matter on fence issue. Let's say it was about a fence damage or something like that, and you want to do that. And it's a small claims matter. And you say that, and if you just click outside the box, what uLaw will do is it'll load some AI data and it'll tell you like, hey, if you can provide these information, I can write an amazing, document for you. In this one, it's saying, hey, give me a detailed description of the fence issue, including the nature of the dispute, right? You can say, the neighbor didn't maintain his property line and damage the fence, right? And you can say, give some specific remedy that you're seeking, right? Like, you're seeking compensation, right? You can say seeking $7,500 of compensation and contractor repair charges, okay? Any relevant date, like you can say, hey, we want this fixed before winter arrives, so we want this fixed by October 15, 2024, right? And then you can even provide some evidence. You can say like, hey, please see, I can say photographic evidence, right? Like we have photographic evidence of the damage, right? Names of the contact parties, you can say like, hey, include all parties involved, right? And you can hit the apply button, and I didn't even bother doing any spell check, and I hit the download button. As you see in this matter, because it's a small claim matter, in the additional parties, you would have already put all your attention, who is the plaintiff and who is the defendant and all that stuff, right? What uLaw will now do is it'll take all this information, synthesize it, and start writing a document for you using its AI technology. I'm going to open this Microsoft document that it's produced. As you see here, it's now figured out yourself. It kind of knows who's the opponent, and then it starts writing a letter on behalf of Jonathan Pham, who is the primary person, and where he resides, everything it picks up. Then it gives you a background of the dispute, relief sought, parties involved, and how we expect. An entire Schedule A was just returned for you for just like a few clicks. You can do that for other things too. Like for example, if I would go, for example, to a landlord and tenant board matter, I can just say, hey, I want to write a generic one, and you can say, hey, Schedule A for rent eviction. The minute you click outside the box, the AI will load in and it'll tell you exactly what it wants. It will tell you like, hey, give me the date, when the lease agreement started, why was the reason of the eviction, how much rent was not paid, what's the local bylaws. Like, if you give this information and apply, it's going to generate you that. Let's try that. You can say, hey, specific detail, no pay of rent, right? And you can say, didn't pay for last 6 months, right? And you can say like, about $12,000, right? Like of rent that's not been paid. Any prior communication, tried reaching them 5 times in last 4 weeks by phone and text and email, right? Relevant list, like you can just say generic, and you can even say like, hey, use the tenant address as the address of dispute, right? I'm just putting stuff randomly and then doing an apply, right? And then let me hit the download button. Now, based on the information that we have given, uLaw should be able to go figure out the details and generate a Schedule A for rent eviction. So again, I'm going to open this document. This time it's from Jonathan Firm. And remember, this is where the smartness really goes beyond where, a machine learning thought process. As you see here, the tenant Emma Brown has already hired Binho as the representative. And if you actually now look at the document was to Miss Ho, saying that, hey, you are representing Emma Brown, and AI has actually gone to the next level of actually writing the whole thing that you actually put into thought process here into an amazing Schedule A that you can just send. You are almost ready. There are a few things that it put, like, hey, recommending, hey, put your letterhead, which we already have done for you, so you don't have to do that. You can fill in a few details, like everything that's put in square bracket, but other than that, it's done 95% of the work that you need to do. uLaw has already completed it for you. Again, anytime you want to generate some legal document, all you want to do is go into the matter, make sure that you fill all the additional parties and other stuff, so that uLaw can use it. Click on agreement, click on generic AI, give the name of the document that you want to do, like Schedule A for DUI or something like that. Click outside the box, wait for the AI to load, and it'll give you a recommendation what it wants. Fill all these details, apply, and hit the download button. It's as simple as that.